there. Welcome back to another episode of our Be Encouraged Moments. And we are really excited about today. I know, it's December. Yay, it's the month of Christmas. And I love it. I think it's my favorite month or favorite time of the year.
I always say it is, but she always disagrees with me. I'm just going to throw that out there.
No, this is her second favorite. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about ginger. Ginger everything.
Everything.
Oh my goodness. Ginger just reminds me of Christmas. I know that we can take ginger to calm a stomach and so on and so forth, but there's so much ginger in food for Christmas, and it just takes me back to that moment in time. Oh, the smells, everything. It's so wonderful. I want to start this YouTube video with Larissa talking about her ginger story. Yeah.
Okay, so this is really fun. I'll try to keep it short, but it's hilarious. So, as you guys know, I'm a huge Disney fanatic. We go all the time. We always go around, summer, Halloween. And I kept getting told I had to go for Christmas. So I was like, but I finally did it. It was a spur of the moment thing. I went, we had a blast. And I experienced something on that trip that blew my mind. They have these gingerbread cookies that are mind-blowing. They are so full of flavor. Oh. They melt in your mouth.
They are good.
They're soft, which a lot of times ginger stuff has a tendency not to be soft. It's normally a harder. I don't know what the reason is for that, but these cookies are just
perfect.
Glorious. They're just everything. There's no words. And they're big. They're really big cookies. And of course, they're shaped like Mickey's, which just makes it even better. Makes it great for me. I love anything Disney Mickey shaped. So we experienced that. And so the following year, I was going to make those cookies. I was going to recreate that cookie in my home. I know that Janice talked a lot about Brandon being a cooker. Well, Marley and I are bakers. We love to bake, and that's one of the things that we do all the time. And I would say I'm pretty good at it. So I went searching for a recipe for these ginger cookies. Well, I found the coveted Disney gingerbread cookie recipe, and man, was I going hog wild. I was going all in. I mean, we weren't going to make a dozen. We were going to make several dozen, and I made dough for days. I mean, we're talking from scratch.
Oh, gosh,
okay?
Yes.
I even went on Etsy, and I had them custom make a Mickey gingerbread cookie cutter for me so that I could make all of them, and it was going to be just like Disneyland. I'm talking like balls of dough. I mean, I had 5 of these, as big as my head. I'm not exaggerating. They were awful. They tasted nothing like the cookies from Disneyland.
I never got one that year.
We went through and tried to figure out what went wrong, if it was just that the recipe wasn't what it promised to be, or if I missed something. I think we kind of came to the conclusion that 1, it wasn't just like Disney, and 2, I think I put too much of something in. I think Marley put it in, I didn't realize she did, and then I also put it in. I don't know, but it was awful, and we had dough for we froze it because we felt bad throwing all that away, but it wasn't even edible. It wasn't good. My mom swears they weren't that bad, but they were not the Disneyland cookies. So we've gone back to buying the store-bought ginger that we used to always do before. I did get my ginger fix though. We went last, not for Christmas, but we went after Christmas for the New Year, and they were still selling their ginger, so I bought 3 dozen.
Yeah.
And Jan
I still never got one.
So yeah. So that's it was, but it was fun. It was so much fun being in the kitchen with my girl. And we'll try it again, but I needed a couple years to recover from that. So.
That's great. I'm sure you have some funny flop recipes out there. We'd love to hear about them, specifically for ginger. Yeah. I remember a good recipe. This one didn't flop. When me and my sisters were young, my mom used to make this ginger punch. It's a Christmas punch.
Mine did too.
Awesome. With ginger ale. And typically ginger ale, you could get that any time of year, but this was special. I know my sisters are going to probably say, "No, Jane, you got it wrong," but I'm flying off. I'm just going to wing it here. I think she used frozen concentrated juices like lemonade or limeade or grape, and then she added the ginger ale to it. And then on top, it would be the red and the green sherbet. Of course, I like the red better because that was raspberry. Yeah. That was really, really good. But that was our Christmas drink as little kids, and I loved it. There's something special about ginger. Now, another one of my favorites is just plain gingerbread. Coming out of an oven, having it piping hot, and then putting a dollop of whipped cream. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, gingerbread is really
that's
good.
Heaven.
Yeah.
It's so good. Ginger snaps.
Yeah, love ginger snaps.
But we also have a coworker who every year for many, many years now, she has made all of us these ginger logs.
Oh, they're so good.
Oh my goodness, they smell amazing. They're tiny little sticks, basically, and then she puts 4 or 5 of them together and puts a little ribbon around it and gives us for Christmas. They're awesome. They're not just ginger. They're ginger with a little kick.
Yeah.
Okay? You bite into them. They're so good, so addicting. Mm-hmm. And they're so sweet and gingery, and they're like yum. And then before you know it, there's this heat stuff happening in the back of your throat. It is so good. And every year I come home from our Christmas party or whatnot, my husband will ask me if I got any ginger logs because he wants some. And I'm like, no. Yes, I've got them. So I have to share them with him. But they're gone. They're just like done in 5 minutes. But those are really some of our favorites.
Yeah.
And this season is just so much fun to talk about food and specific foods like ginger. If you've got a recipe or something you want to share with us, whether it was a flopsy one or a good one that really worked well and it tastes yummy, a new recipe, an old favorite of your family recipes, we'd love to hear from you. We really would. This is such an exciting time of year, and we just want you to have fun. Enjoy the Christmas season. It's just the, beginning of December. You have lots of time left.
It's Christmas.
Don't get stressed out. Just go ahead and make your ginger something.
Well, and I think one of the really obvious ones here that we have to mention are gingerbread houses.
Oh, yes.
I don't recommend eating them. We tried that one year, unless you make them yourselves. But if you buy those store-bought ones, they're typically so hard, and they're just, But it's so fun to get creative with those, mm-hmm. and there's so many different ways. We've had gingerbread making parties with the kiddos. We've done it with adults even too. I know that sounds a little weird, but we just all got together and we had fun and we had all the stuff laid out and we were icing, and it's just an activity. It's something else to do. And like I said, it's rooted in that whole, like I said, ginger and the smell of ginger. There are ginger candles out there. If you're not a cooker or a baker, and you don't do that stuff in your house, that's totally cool. I mean, go out and buy a candle and get that mm-hmm. smell in your house.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And try something ginger when you're out this year. Buy a gingerbread cookie. Buy a gingerbread. I think we want you to have fun this holiday season.
Yes.
Take a moment for yourself and enjoy it. And we can't recommend ginger enough. So
we
go try
it.
that.
We love it. Oh my goodness. This is a joy to collaborate with you, to talk with you, to share with you, to encourage you. And that's what we're here for, letting you know you're not alone. In any circumstance, you're not alone. We care and God cares. So thank you for joining us for our Be Encouraged moments.